Morning, morning, just a morning. Mute this one right now. Because I'm gonna pull you in. Hello. I am here. I don't know if you are. At least I cannot hear you at the moment. Or maybe you are not. Because I cannot hear you. I don't know if you can hear me. Or you can maybe just hear me in the YouTube. Yeah, it seems you don't have your mic on or something like that. Yeah, I cannot hear you at all. Let's lower this. I mean, if you want, you can just write. That helps as well. But we can wait as well. If you want to fix it. In the meantime, I'm just drinking my coffee, sipping it down. So yeah, we are still on chapter 8 in the meantime. I'm just getting back to where we were, getting to the point. Bam, 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 bam. I mean, when you get to the PC, we will probably hear you. Should I start in the meantime? Or just... I should just put this here and that... Yeah. Hey, King Arthur, welcome. I mean... The book seems good. I mean, you can read it on your own. The link should be down in the description as well. It's not that long. I'm probably gonna finish it in this week. And then, as you can see, the writer is here as well. Apparently, I had to stop in the middle point last time because I was tired. Today, I'm not tired. My voice is, but I was yelling at work. Not for funny things. As for indicate others than me, maybe. Yeah, don't worry. I think we are gonna wait for you, Quill. And this I can get ready as well. Probably set up everything. Oops, I didn't want to start that. This one. And then this is gonna be a reminder that my voice is still not good. And it's never been me. So if you don't understand me, just tell me. Luckily everything is gonna be on screen. Just like this. You can see where I am at the moment. What am I trying to read aloud? It's more like a practice for me to get my voice back. As you can see, I'm just tuning my voice in the meantime. That's my code. I will actually make some more, maybe make some tea in the meantime. No, where did I put my phone? Oh, there it is, okay. Yeah, now I can pull you in. There you are. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. And everyone else can hear you as well. Or they should be.
Okay. I got to a pausing point with my laundry, so now I'm ready.
I would have finished if you wanted to.
It's okay. It's just finishing washing and drying. It
Okay.
doesn't need to be attended to at this point.
Let's stop this music. This is just and let's start something actually that can be here. I put some water on to boil, so I will make some tea at one point. And this after I'm out of coffee. But I guess we are back at getting yours, right?
And I can see your screen too. On YouTube,
Yes.
that is.
Yes, you should be. So let's start, I guess. Let me see, sound, it's loud, no word. Should be fine. Also say something?
Me?
Yes. Okay, that's enough. Yeah.
Okay.
And at least you are not drowning in the music.
I'm good.
So last time, we saw one harassing pony giving an offer to Lightning Lost of saving her and her sister. Now we should go there and see where this goes. And my passenger's request, I land on top of Gassing Gorge, near one of the long edges of its cliff. Once I am there, I take off my harness. When that's done, I pause for a brief moment, and I look upon that harness and turn my side back to the chariot itself. How many guns did he bring? And I look upon it, it daws on me that I haven't done a service like this in so long. I haven't forgotten my race can do this. The reminder makes me get a bit. Oh yeah, that's a thing. I mean, we saw that in Luna's arrival as well, right?
We saw that in multiple sources. It's just weird, but any wagon hitched to a Pegasus can take off into the sky too. I even seen them hover with it.
I mean, they are kind of like the reindeers of Santa Claus.
Yeah, it's like the moment the wagon's harness attached to the wagon touches them, the wagon has lost its weight.
It's that magic. That's that.
Well, certainly is. By the looks of it. I mean, Fluttershy was able to pull this off.
Fluttershy?
Yeah, she had a wagon hitched to her while she was going to Swaggy Bottom with a bunch of frogs in the wagon.
Yeah.
There was a point where she stopped in midair and hovered in one spot, and the wagon just stayed behind her, hovering there too.
I mean, at that point, I couldn't tell if the wagon was actually magic or not. But it seems just any kind of wagon can be attached. And if they can lift it, they can lift it magically as well.
And as I noted in that paragraph above, this happens so rarely for Lightning, she forgot she could do this too.
I mean, why would she do that? I mean, why would she do that? Nobody can keep up with her. She would be the perfect hitchhiker.
Yeah.
After that, I got my disembarking passenger. Seriously, and I asked him, why do you want me to park here? We said was to scale down into the cave itself. It was getting there much faster. And we simply flew into there too. Yeah, and they will notice it immediately. After rounding the empty chariot, Dr. Hosting called up a oath to me, as he said, I know you are anxious and angry about the fact that Polydam your sister. Nay, Polydam your sister, and we like you to for this done. But calm down, Lightning. Also, if something happens to the chariot that you rented, you have to pay extra. This way, the chariot is safe.
You mentioned a long trot back.
Yeah. I may so, as I add an objection. Objection! Sorry. Force of habit.
I know.
Come? Do you really expect me to? You will, for her sake. The doctor interrupts. Not that doctor. But still doctor.
Yeah.
The one of them. We can't rush into a pool of unpolish or half cooked. I kind of the same. Or half cooked. Staying calm and focused will give us and her the best odds of success and survival. Tell me, is she important enough to you to train in your fury? I'm willing to do what it takes to maximize our odds of successes in issues very dangerous odds. Hey, good question. Very good question. I was just thinking from Fury to concern and I asked him, do you anything I tested out that bad? And we have like 6% chance of staying alive. 5 if you want to save your sister as well.
Yeah.
If I didn't, I wouldn't have invited you, he replied. There are more safer options for me instead of rushing off into the turf and facing them all together. But that is your sister's life to consider, so I'm kind of pushing myself on this one. He paused a moment as he looked over the edge of the cave, blowed his hat off his hand, and wiped his brown brow with it. His brown brow. Is he brown? I forgot his colors.
I forgot too. Actually, I wonder if it's ever been described. Up until this point, you mentioned his face hidden in shadow.
Yeah, I think only his only the shadow and the hat for the sky and the trench coat. Not his actual fur. And obviously the pipe.
I wonder if I overlooked that. I may have to look back on that one.
Then he placed his hand on his head as he looked back at me. Besides, there are other preparations we need to make before going there. But obviously you have to ensure that they don't turn out. And you can escape immediately after you save her. The chance? I asked. I need to mark you with the ritual that we discussed earlier, he answered. I was taken aback and I asked him, but isn't one of the reasons why you invited me? Is it because you wanted to rely upon my augmented abilities? Perhaps even the playing field? If you put a mark on me now, then everything is gone. That's not an advantage after you go inside.
He wants to put the mark on now, before they go into the cave.
I feel like they have the power to manipulate anyone who has been turned. If they get too close.
Yeah, it's a possibility. You have to see what he says.
He shakes his head as he says, no, if I do this now, that should specifically now, the advantage will be in our corner. Because it takes time for the mark to work. You still have your power, but they can't control you at the moment. I look at him in confusion as I request. Explain? Your dark powers will not vanish immediately. Yeah, makes sense. Instead, they will gradually fade over time. It may start the second I apply the mark, but it may suppress the dark magic very gradually across several days, sometimes weeks. The reason it has to be that slow is the magic is not suppressing the dark magic, but repelling you with the dark magic at the same time. And the process needs to be slow in order to give your body time to adapt to the process. Otherwise, you will be overwhelmed. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of people who became slim very fast. Their bodies did not have time to adapt, and they were left with the excess skin. Or the other way around, if they went fat too fast. And then just the skin ripped apart. You can't just become super powerful over 1 second. Literally. It makes sense you after that. I feel confused. I shake my head and say, okay, but we can do all of that after I rescue my sister. No. He shakes his head again as he said, no, but if I don't do it now, if I do it to you now, it will also provide you protection from one of my other spells that I will use down in there. Oh. It's a spell that only targets unmarked vampires.
Mm-hmm.
Oh? I asked. That's totally intrigued. He knows. The blue sound from his threshold. Oh, not he. The blue sound. He suddenly undresses himself. He floats out of his threshold. No, he floats out from his threshold a crystal that also looks like the sun. Not only that, it actually shimmers, and it's the containing of some kind of internal magical light. Upon closer inspection of it, I realized that it's a symbol matching one of the most famous cutie marks of our land. That of the former princess of the sun, Princess Celestia. I also kind of forgot that Princess Celestia in this, in your timeline has actually, gotten calm down. She's not a princess anymore.
Yeah, she's retired.
How pretty! I marvel, feeling so interested in seeing it. I feel about as mesmerized by it as I would have been by staying into calm, cozy, warm, and flickering campfire into cool light, or into the sun. A little forget sound. This is one of my favorite tools I use in my heart against one police. That's to explain, which draws my attention from the crystal to his face again. He shouldn't really pull this out yet. He doesn't have the mark. Don't touch it, Dust, because you will literally be dust. The symbol itself is not excellent. When it comes to magic, symbology is very important because it provides meaning and structure to magic. It sharks. What I just told you is a simplified version of something they teach in basic magic school. Oh my god, this kind of reminds me of Baldur's Gate now. There's literally one line in there which I will actually show you after the reading. Just,
if you remember that.
Yeah, just remind me.
Hold on, I got a suggestion. Can you open it in an alternate tab right now to remind you to show me it later?
Maybe?
Or possibly drop a link into it in Discord. That will also be a reminder.
Maybe, but I can search it for now. Because I don't know if it's any copyright issues with that, and I cannot listen to it. Even the same link.
Actually, could you drop the link in chat with YouTube? So anyone else watching could see it too?
No. YouTube doesn't like links.
Okay.
YouTube will delete it
I
immediately.
noticed it seems to block me whenever I do it, but I was wondering if the original...
No, it blocks everyone. It blocks everyone.
Alright.
I didn't choose to delete them. It just blocked them. But yeah, it's probably gonna be later because I have to search for it.
Okay. Then let's resume for now.
By the way, within this crystal, it has a limited charge. A charge that I not only provide myself, but I must do it upon the rising dawn. The reason that it is important in the symbol, which you no doubt have noticed represents the princess of the sun, and actually captures some of the solar energy within the crystal. That is precisely why this crystal has its internal glow like this. As the magic gets used up, the light within this crystal will get dim, until it is charged all over again. So at least you can actually see if you can use it or not.
Yeah, there's some kind of indication there.
It's not like, trying to use it and oh, it's not charged.
Yeah, kind of.
Just like with batteries.
Yeah, it's a more pretty and less precise version of that.
But probably more powerful.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, this is already excites me. But a second later, I declare. So that is why you want to provide the mark for Michael me first. It will protect me from whatever the money in this case or not. Yes. Also, are you sure it's not anything? I mean, it's probably not because he has done it several times before. Unless you find some Twilight weapons. They may just start to shimmer. It doesn't me a myth, as he says. You
Actually,
are.
sparkle.
Yeah, sparkle. Twilight sparkle. They,
Right.
you are right on track. Also, we need a plan, and I will get to that in a moment. He paused again as he looked at the crystal itself, then back at me, as he said, "The smile I will eventually unleash in there is something I like to call solar flare." I wanted to do something, but no. I'm not gonna do the Dragon Ball kind of timing. That immediately reminded me of that.
Actually, they have a technique that's called exactly that, solar flare. All it does is try to blind people in a large radius.
Yeah, it was in the OG Dragon Ball. I don't know if they use it in the
It certainly
new one.
fits here too. That really is solar energy captured in that crystal.
Yeah, but yes, one point is it's a little bit more than just blinding them.
Yeah, that's certainly true. He'll explain the details in a moment.
Again, and I command. Full name. Pay attention. The name does not matter. He asked me seriously. I give faith, and I looked at him. Seriously to continue. So he does. Yes, the mark will shield you from the effect of the flash part, but you also need to know what it does to others who aren't so protected like another member of the brood there. Here comes the problem. If they turn her sister. Because yes, she will be mocked, she will be protected. But if they turn her sister and she is in there, you can't use the attack. I mean, you can, but...
Yeah, well, you have to read the rest and find out what that thing actually does. To them.
I do again, and I pay very sharp attention to him. First of all, when I unleash this part, know that we are on a time limit from that point on. Always praising them then. To the moment I cast the spell, which will require most of my concentration, the magic when this is solving and complete. We must complete our mission before that point. Okay, so it is literally just a flashback. I know seriously again, in understanding. Even if the case at me, as he says, mind you, I will require most of my concentration. And that can be disrupted if I take too much damage or get too distracted, or worse, I am downright killed. And he takes it to me again, and I say, so that is why you need me for. You want me to protect you while you hold up all the spell up. Not exactly. Because you have to save your sister as well, in the meantime. You have to get her out. Because he is not able to move. He is concentrating on the spell.
Well, he might be able to move, but it will be hard to concentrate on any other spell that requires concentration.
Oh
Because
yeah.
this spell will take most of his concentration.
He does that me again, as he said. Correct, and here's why. Never to the spell are very bright. Who would have guessed? In my mind anybody, even the living, especially where others are distant to the darkness. I will try to give you a signal to warn you that I am about to use the spell so that you can close your eyes when I ignite it. I might say no, baby, shouting, "Don't love me!"
Flare.
A flare. Yeah, this has
That's exactly the signal. Solar beam or flare. I can't make up my mind yet. It's a working title.
It's a working title. I mean, the difference between flare and beam is a beam is a straight line, and flare is everywhere. So
Right.
yeah, it's a flare. I don't think we need rock music. But we can have that. Sure. Just a little wait a bit. Nah, we are not using it. It's a little bit no action oriented this music. And I guess. Maybe this one. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I still hate the voice, I mean, whatever it's called, the volume scroll on that, on YouTube. Why can't they just say, put it to 10? It would be much easier. Yeah, I will give it a signal. What is a signal? I check with any seriousness. I will let you move me. You will see me by then. He replied, which caused me to give him another nod. But then I followed my bros, and I wondered something. Wait a second, I don't mean I won't see you before that moment, I checked. He said with another nod. Right, which means you are going in first and draw their attention. They will be expecting you and me, because you are the most likely reason they chose this particular target. The reminder of my opponent's empty sparked a flare of anger within me, but I pushed it down, this time, because I wanted to listen to him. Hey, listen! Hey, listen! The reason I've been used to listen to them for a little while is because there's another spell I'm going to set up around them. But the spell takes a while, and I must be careful to make sure that all members of the brood are the radius of the spell. So what I said in the beginning that they are needing something to block them from getting out.
Right.
If they are, and I successfully pull up the spell, then what will do is set them within the barrier, and it enters the effect of solar flare at the same time. Also, when we get out of the radius, I can ignite the whole area inside. That's not sad, but I can imagine it. Nice, I say with a small grin of approval. When I go to pick up the spell, I will remove myself shortly later, which makes me a target. Especially after I go to the second spell, the solar flare itself. They recognize me as a dire threat from this point on, So you must contact me by the rest of the second spy when it takes place. Okay, I agree with the Lord. Yes, which is the first spy. Simulating the effect of the rising dawn of the sun, accepting greatly weakened. Unlike normal sun, they won't burn away, and if they are spontaneously combusted. I'm confused again, and I point out, wait a second, that didn't happen to me. Why would they burst into flames if they go in the sunlight? I'm merely weakened.
Alright, hold on. You remember you made a comment about this. You gotta be careful about launching the spell if Sweet Charity's already turned. But
Yeah.
now he says that they won't spontaneously burst into flames. So if Charity's already turned, she won't be bursting into flames either.
Yes, you told about that as well. And they told about it as well. I mean, it's not the first time they are keeping a hostage. So, yeah, it makes sense. This is why he is not using a nuke. Because that's always the best solution against vampires. Because you haven't found on living ponies yet. Yeah, also that. Yes, but which is not mean, and that's not magic within you. Remember, feeling gradually replaces your natural light magic that you are born with. All ponies are needed to move with light magic. That's where academia come from. I mean, that's here. Okay, I say with a little eyebrow. So the reason the sunlight will affect them, so that is because they are already replaced all of the natural light magic with cosmic dark magic. Correct? They come from the world. But you said this spell is because of the natural sunlight. Some natural sunlight would cause them to burst into flames immediately, but the spell is because of the new sun. They will burst over. There are several phases to it. It tells me, we can access with a lot of partial understanding. In the beginning, there is a bright flare that will affect even the living. Close your eyes at the right moment, and you will be fine. I don't. Because of the mark I will give you, you will be immune to all the rest of the effects that I am about to list. For those who are not living, or are unprotected until they spawn, the next effect is that is common, but not foolproof, that most vampires are stunned for a few seconds, because the first flashback is sudden, intense, and very painful for them. I mean, it would actually work on living ponies as well, because sudden flash of light is used in normal combat as well. It's called a flashbang. The bodies go into a system shock as a result of the spell, and because of that, most of them can't act at all for a short while. Most of them.
Yeah,
Not
keep saying that, yeah. That's a firm warning that maybe not all of them will be affected.
and we know that the leader is not gonna be affected too much. They need a moment to adjust to it, and there is a amount of time that happens varies with each target, and even each instance. Some are so slowly that they hardly affected, others recover in few seconds, as they all take longer in all depends. Some might immediately go into coma from that. I don't. After that, it continues. The rest of the effects of the spell plan takes place, according to the direction of the spell. What it will do is unrolling them and weaken the dark magic within them. Kind of like what happened to you in the sunlight. It will be similar to them except the effects are cumulative. They will just keep weakening more and more. So it's a limit. In phase 2, they will weaken so much that all of the augmented abilities will basically reverse on them. They will be as feeble as they would have been putting this storm. They will be as courage as they would have been fast. At this point, even a normal living body would seem so powerful to them, as they basically become as weak as a newborn kitten. Don't think that newborn kittens are weak. They might be strong.
Yeah, but an adult cat is probably in general more dangerous.
Here comes the thing. Can they actually change how much power they want?
In the vampires?
The vampires. I mean, most of them just said that, I'm this much more powerful. But what if you can control how much powerful you want to be?
Well, I guess they might be able to control how much they fed, but there's also an issue of duration. How long have they been vamponies and feeding across weeks, months, years, centuries?
No, I mean in the moment of in the moment of real. I don't want my power at this moment. I will just want to use a normal power.
Okay, if somehow they could just will their dark magic away, nothing will replace it. They've already lost their light magic, so if all the dark magic is gone, they're completely paralyzed.
Oh. So, yeah, this is what they said. I mean, they kind of are.
Yeah.
And most importantly, the regeneration will actually reverse in the generation. They will become the degenerates. Oh, I guess that I hear that's how many over the years it is. Yeah. It's kind of even worse than being murdered alive. It's kind of worse.
Imagine if Wolverine's fast healing power were reversed. He's not even being wounded, and he's just gradually decaying right there.
I mean, that's kind of what happens in Deadpool.
It's like as if he's aging really fast or something like that.
Oh.
You might have seen the Last Crusade, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Yeah, a long time ago.
There's some Nazi character who drank from the wrong goblet.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I could see something like that as the reverse of regeneration.
That's more like forestaging. But I think it's more like actual mood starting to happen on them. But in a way, it's deadly for them.
Yeah.
And it won't kill them instantly, but it will kill them slowly. Because I thought that the regeneration would actually just keep them alive, but if it changes into regeneration, it won't.
Right.
You don't have me, absolutely, as I said. The reason that happens is because by then the mental body is so weakened that the physical body starts to revert to its natural state. So, it's not like the regeneration is reversing, it's just, it disappears. That's why the natural state is happening. Which should be all the decay that should have happened before is happening at the same time. Which is not our corpse. The longer they have been undead, the more severe the decay will get when they reach phase 2. The effect of this stage are also a combat team. It takes a time for the mother to rot and decay into a state they always should have been, unless they died. So keep this in mind as well, because that also means that if they died very suddenly, they will not deteriorate at all during this phase. I was about to say that if they are new weapons, they won't die from this.
So again, that affects Charity differently if she's turned.
Yes. So even if they turn her sister and she has drank blood already, this still won't kill her just yet.
Right.
Because not much time have been passed.
Yeah, but if they've been dead for centuries, then oh my god, is that really going to hit them hard?
Unless they can live for centuries, just like a certain princess or princess.
Or they escape the area effect, or
I mean, the
they,
reason
they take out the caster, they take out the crystal. I mean, there is a few weaknesses to the spell here. You can see, and they'll see it too.
I mean, this is why he is preparing the trap beforehand, so they can't leave the area.
Correct. So they don't escape. But then, if they can't escape, there's only one objective they got: take out the caster.
All the catalyst. And that is why you need lost to be there.
You're right. She's going to be like a meat shield here.
Okay, I accept with a lot of understanding as well as opting to listen, not for a look, and I mentally skip over the possibilities based on what he said to me. Oh, there's a page C. In page C of the span, so much of the dark magic has left them that they are totally paralyzed because of the magic that the monsters came to exclusively rely upon the 80 or more percent got by them. Without that magic, they will be almost still as normal, rotting corpses. Items they aren't fully done yet, until the proper steps are taken. I warn you, they might look like old and decaying corpses by that point, but I assure you, they could stay here today if the spell ever stops, or the proper steps aren't taken to finish them off for good. Which is, I checked. Obviously, a stake to the chest. A wooden stake to the heart, right?
So again, if Charity's turned, this spell just simply cannot kill her. It couldn't kill them, but it will get them as weak as possible. But they better be taken out during that time, or else when the spell stops, they'll start recovering.
Yes. He first mentioned one thing, which is very crucial in this. How long is each phase? He doesn't mention it. Oh, it takes some time, but how much? If he uses it for a long time, a lot of times, he should obviously know how much each phase is, how long they take.
Yeah, if each phase is like 10 years, then you could just chill, relax, play cards. Have a sweet conversation.
I mean, they won't really do that because they are decaying slowly.
Yeah, it's true, but it takes so long for them to notice that. They kind of get used to it along the way. And, you got 10 years, so, just gotta do something with that time,
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting used to the sunlight waking me every day as well. Which is kind of a fun theory of mine that people are saying that the sun is giving energy to the land and the people. No, it is actually taking the energy away. That's why it's shining so bright. But it's just making fun of it. Which is, I check. Leave it to me. It's amicably. I sigh, the rest. So when they reach stage 3, we are basically won, right? No. He told you like a second ago that no, you don't win until they have been dealt with. So gives me a strong look as he was. Only a fool underestimates his or her opponent. Let me tell you this now, for your own good. No matter how feeble or defeated an opponent may appear, just like what I said, don't look at a little kitten and think that it's weak. always say that if they have a serious chance to actually kill you. And they always will. I mean, even almost that person can pull out a gun and shoot you.
And you know, too, the weaker they get, the more desperate they'll get, too.
Yes. And who knows if they actually have some kind of plan B for any time.
That's a point. They may have resources of their own. After all, it is their home lair.
If I was a vampire and I had a lair, I would set up a lot of traps that I can activate no matter how weak I am. And that might actually happen. I'm thinking back so suddenly, but I kept falling and taking him by my sword, and gazing ambush me. I saw in upstairs of bravado face in me, and I replied with the right game and focused not on my own. After all, this is my choice for the sake of my sister. I will not look and sleep up. With the stakes this high. I have never heard this sentence line here. I will not prove.
I forgot exactly how I phrased the explanation for it, but I will not accept, basically.
Yeah, I know kind of what it means. I just never heard it before. Because if I hear this here, Brooke, it just reminds me of Brooke from One Piece. Yo!
Yo-ho-ho! Yo-ho-ho!
Indeed.
Copyright strike. Okay,
No, I don't think that Big Sake is compared. I mean, it is, but
I remember you saying this while you read Sky Dancer. There was a few words you encountered in it that you were unfamiliar with, which makes sense. You know, it happens with us, all of us too. Even those born in English-speaking countries can go their whole lives and eventually learn a word they never encountered before.
I mean, there are many accents, many different ways of words can be used, so yeah. And people are always learning if they want to.
Right?
Yeah, just so you know, I do have a few magical healing potions on my person. That are about me, far more quickly, but still with the same edge to his own. I mean, yeah, but also it takes a turn to use them. It's a bonus section. I am both a doctor and a vampire hunter after all. Those things can improve me with most of my professions. I don't, and I say, that makes sense, and I'm glad you have them. You will also need to know that the effects don't take place immediately. Whoever takes them will have an effect as the natural healing is getting accelerated, or by temporarily. Also, you need to drink them. It doesn't work if you just pour it on someone or throw it.
Well, maybe it can if you just pour it on the wound. But if you simply hold it and look at it, that's probably not good enough.
One more window that pops into my mind. then I might actually show you after this. Or you might have actually seen it. He paused a moment as he looked on the edge of the cliff again for a few seconds before looking back at me and saying, "The reason I share that information is twofold. One, to let you know that I have an option to cover some of the damage, if nobody should throw a few hits on me, despite our best efforts. After all, I didn't make a point around just the two of us. Just the two of us." Even after
Make it if we try.
Even after the effect of the third flying them, it still takes time for them to weaken. It will likely be very difficult for us to endure this method until they at least reach phase 2. Let's not kid ourselves. I think about what he said to me for a moment before I looked to him and said, "Okay, but 1 second later you told me this." What that? He sighed suddenly as he looked down for a second before looking back up at me as he stared at me. "The second later I told you this because I have probably a very strong chance your sister will need some of these potions by the time I'm ready to unleash my first spell. By whatever means necessary, Saul and distract them away from me." If this is in pain, as he said, even if that means they will score a few weeks as well. Good thing that you said that. Just stay calm and keep them talking. Keep them belonging. Just like any other evil pony would do. Let them do the monologue.
Right? They sure do like their monologues. It's about as cliche as princesses getting kidnapped.
Yeah, we know how fast any kind of evil story would just go away if the hero would just shoot them while they are blowing. Right?
You could probably think of a few things that the Vamponies would have to say to specifically Lightning. After all, there was a reason they kidnapped her sister. You could probably at least theorize that they're trying to convince Lightning to join them more fully.
Yeah, and
so they do have something to talk about.
I kind of imagine that if they already kidnapped her sister, that might mean that they know that she made contact with the Rising Pony.
That's possible.
Or just giving more incentive to join them. I decided him back with her. And if everything new to her, I may have a chance to fix later. He reminds me. Remember, I am a two-medical professional as well. I can most likely fix whatever damage they do to her, as long as they don't outright kill her. Especially if I recommend with a full medical facility. I can do some wonders out of the field too. It should be enough to sustain her until I can get her to her hospital. But I can provide her with a full medical care. But until then, we must deal with the primary threats first. Or they may just end up endangering her again, or another pony. I just want you to know that I have a few willing potions for that just in case. I really suspect she will need them at some point, if she doesn't already. And it's good that you told her this before you went in, because the vampires are quite cunning creatures, and they know that if they can't tell us the main character, the main threat, they have to bring the shield first, and the shield has a weakness as well, and that's called her sister.
Right.
I wish that I looked down with the ground and groaned in both frustration and pain. I struggled to push it all down, and I tell him something I feel he needs to know. I look back at him and warn him. I think you need to know that she had a serious medical condition before all of this started. Sometimes, he asked me very seriously. He has a deteriorating spinal condition, I warned him. That's why she could never fly despite being a parasite. And more recently, she can no longer talk either. Just imagine that after the fight, you, without knowing this, you're like, oh, I saved your sister, but suddenly I couldn't fix her spine. I'm sorry for your loss. Because he never knew.
Yeah, like, oh man, I'm sorry, your sister's missing her second head. I don't know what could have happened to it.
But no, he would probably know because he had a medical license. He would probably get the idea that it didn't happen because they damaged it.
Well, you see why it's smart to tell him now, though.
Yeah. I think further going to look, singing into the eyes of the rector. I think that is this piece of information before looking back at me and nothing in appreciation. And if you would tell me that, I will keep that in mind. Also, it's good to know that your sister can't run away on her own. Because otherwise he was like, you're free now. Go! I can't, sorry. I'm pretty sure that they didn't bring her wheelchair with her.
Probably not.
Anything else I need to know before we venture down there? Oh, that was probably her. Anything else I need to know before we venture down there? I checked. It kind of reminded me that I kind of thought that it was a thing, but I see that there's a quote ending here. Yes, government will criminal. I didn't need to know that even if we are successful and absolutely nothing else going wrong, Nathan, you still are going to see a lot of gruesome sides down there. I know your hatred for this mass is powerful right now, and for many reasons, but you need to know that it still made me my heart for stomach. What you are about to see, but you hear the horrid screams of agony, or see them rapidly hurt before your very eyes. But when I near the fact that's blown them, I want to promise me that, no matter what happens down there, that you at least temporarily sharp your feelings for the situation until it's safe to fully address them. Do not fear them, and do not mourn them as much as you can during the duration of the fight. Yep, I would be helpless.
Basically, don't get distracted.
I would be helpless in that situation. I am very squeamish. I can watch blood in windows. I can hear screaming in that's for or anything, unless I smell it. In real life, I can think. I can't do anything if I smell the blood.
I thought it was just very professional of him to warn her of that.
Yeah.
Right now, because she wants to charge in half-cocked. She thinks she's so furious at them that she'll easily be able to handle their slaughter. But this is very abnormal to normal ponies. Maybe not van ponies, but normal ponies like her. She was one recently. When actual violence to that degree, real war, takes place, you may be very surprised how unprepared you were, psychologically.
Yeah, it's a thing that's saying, I will kill you, or actually doing that.
Right.
And this is basically killing them in a very gruesome way.
Right.
I said eyebrow, and I asked, was the loss of those boy attempts and possibly hurt by my sister? Are you fucking kidding me? No, I am not kidding. And I replied with any seriousness that was to take me aback. I know from many years of experience with most of my profession that it is easy to say you will be fine in such a level. Yeah, that's what I said. Until you are in the thick of an actual life-threatening success. Especially when there's like a question asked of what would you do in such and such situation? Like in a fire, what would you do? Would you run in to help your friend who is in there? Or you would just probably freeze up on the spot?
That's the point of boot camps for the military, to try to introduce you to stress so that you try to be able to keep your wits and stay calm about it as much as possible during that situation to get you more accustomed to it before it becomes real.
Yeah, and this is the side that we don't see of the Wonderbots. Then I'm pretty sure that they were doing it.
Yeah, it's the way I've written them in Skydancer. They can actually handle real emergency situations because they are trained for that. The show might not show that, but I still think they have that kind of training. But that's not every pony, and Lightning might fit that mold somewhat. So he's putting that warning up front. I don't want that weakness later on when it really counts. Stay focused right now. I'm warning you for that at this moment so that you're not getting as distracted later on.
Remember what I said like 2 chapters before? Why she has the leave before you look mentality? Because if she looks, he freezes up.
Yeah. Yeah, that can happen.
Trust me, real combat tests are most better to a degree. It can severely surprise you if you haven't done anything like it before. I need to go to focus. And me at your best for every single second of combat until it stops. I need you to understand that they are going to struggle for dear alive. Alive, huh? And fight us to the best we can kill us. So, we will need to be at our best as well. Do you understand?
He downright shouted that line, that last line.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna ping the mic.
Yeah.
He suddenly heard, oh, I can ping the mic if I go back way further. Do you understand? I'm pretty sure even my neighbors heard that. He suddenly heard at me. That's top of his lungs, with final sentence like a military intelligence.
Maybe
In order
they're
to
wondering
try-
what you would have said if it was in Hungarian.
What?
If anyone else heard you in that house, maybe they're wondering what you would have said if it was in Hungarian.
I'm pretty sure this part, the do understand, or at least the understand, is one word that they are understanding.
Okay.
I mean, the most common word that Hungarians learn in English is understand,
Well-
yes, no.
Then we got an answer to the question. Yes, they do understand.
They do understand. Do you understand? If you not, you will be singing from a shell. In a full manner. I don't remember how it goes. A forecasting. He suddenly looked at me, at the top of his lungs, with a fire sentence like a mason intelligence, in order to drive in the full gravity of his words. I got up, feeling suddenly really small, and spoke before him. Then I just looked at him. I will tell you all of this for the sake of your success, man. He reminds me. When the time comes, look through your head and thought, so suddenly that you don't have room to feel anything else, no matter how much you want to. more later after the danger is gone. It looks slightly substance, I said. And trust me, you will need that too, because I know you are not the honest pony. And neither I am. Neither am I. But we must enter the trial by having our priorities extremely straight during the fight. Because if we don't, we might not even get a chance to fail at anything else ever again. It kind of feels like that he is saying this more to himself than to us. Then I am not an honest
She
pony.
needs to know she's not a professional van pony hunter, so she needs the warning. But yes, he's saying this to himself too, because it is a hard lesson.
It's more like to, yeah, I'm not an honest pony, I'm not killing innocent, I'm killing vampires, yes. He says that confirmation that he's doing this for the greater good.
But I think he's also saying the need to cry afterwards is just as important. You need to heal.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that he still is gonna mourn the dead vampires after he kills them.
That does seem to be the indication.
Because once, even if they are not, once they were ponies as well.
Right.
And some ponies might actually forget about this part. That they weren't born as evil. Nobody else, as he said, all ponies are born with light. I paused for a moment, and I told her that it was sink into the depths of my soul. God's beauty sinks into my eyes. They are sharp, but also leave me more focused than I ever found in my life. Once that feeling fully settles in, I nod to him one last time. Before we go into the full 10,000 words chapter tomorrow.
Right. I have a special reason for asking this, but I'll need to ask you, now that you've finished this chapter, what do you think of it?
Well, it's gonna be a lot of preparation. Most mentally and physically as well. More like mentally.
Do you feel that the chapter is important?
Yes. This chapter is very important. You can't just rush into things because something is happening that, oh, your sister is in danger. No, you have to prepare fully before you go in. And not just as in a fight sense.
He's telling her, these are the resources I have, this is the order in which I'll use it. You're my partner. You need to know this stuff so that we can get as much of an advantage as possible. But let me tell you this also. This is the least read chapter of the entire story. It's almost as if it's skipped. And the last person who reacted to this story ranted about it a lot. One of the details I recall is the fact that he complained that there wasn't too much details about the environment, I guess, or maybe too much monologuing. But so I want to know your opinion first before I mention that fact.
Yeah, more detail about the environment could be done. That's fine. I don't miss it because they are not actually in the cave yet. But yeah.
You mentioned in the first paragraph they land on the edge of Ghastly Gorge. And you could probably also assume it's still nighttime.
Yes. But I'm pretty sure that Nos can see in the dark in this moment.
Right, yeah. Um, when
But
they
I
go
have a
into that,
feeling.
when they go into that layer, it wouldn't even matter if it's daytime, because down there it's still perfectly dark.
No, it's gonna be perfectly light.
Not inside the caves, but if you could chase them out of the caves during the daylight, then yeah, that would be a significant effect.
No, I
It'd be
mean,
much stronger than the solar flare spell.
I meant it because it's gonna be the solar flare is gonna be one light spell, the whole area. It's not gonna be dark anymore.
After he launches that spell, yeah, it'll be pretty bright there.
But yeah, I assume that there's gonna be a lot more detail in the next chapter when they actually go in.
This is kind of like those movies that discuss the heist and the plan that they have before they initiate the heist. So this is their plan that they have now. And maybe it'll be executed perfectly, or if anything goes awry, you at least know what they were trying to do, and they'll just have to adjust for the problems.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me that I don't know which series it was, but there was one episode which showed a lot of things that happened. And then the next episode, they showed that, it was all just what we are talking about, that we are gonna do this. they, they,
And
they,
what
they literally think that, this is happening. No, nothing happened yet. We are just talking.
did you see an episode yet in season 9? So it is recent, about trying to steal a crown.
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of what I'm describing here, although it's a lot more serious. But this is like the discussion plan before the heist, or
Oh, I
the
feel
raid.
smart.
Raid in this case.
I'm fine. Kind of.
Oh, by the way, I want to mention something special about that episode that maybe you didn't know. Um, Unlike all the other episodes, that particular one with the stealing of that crown, that was written by the voice actresses.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. That's
So
why
yeah,
it was much
they
more
really got to
different.
put in their own thing into their characters for once.
That's why they, I can't remember that it was like, yeah, we are gonna do something different. We are gonna do this the Twilight way. We are gonna do this our way.
Also, that was the 200th episode.
Oh.
That's why they were planning something special for that.
I mean, they did something for the 100th episode as well. Was the 100th episode the one that, they went into, Ponyville in full glory? I think that was it.
Went to Ponyville and do what?
When they had the full musical episode.
Full musical episode?
Yeah? Or was it another one? I don't know. I will check it later. But yeah, I feel like that I don't care about what anyone else said. I still feel like this chapter needs to be here.
Thank you.
Preparation isn't needed. A lot of people don't like preparation chapters because, they can just go in. No. This is why in The Witcher he takes a lot of potions before he fights the dragon because he's prepared.
I guess the chapter could be skipped and they just quickly recap the plan in the middle of the next chapter. But in this one, it drives in the gravity of the situation. Um, to- Psychologically, like towards Lightning, impressing how serious this is. Well, she normally likes to go happy-go-lucky, but this time it's like, really need to focus.
Yeah, even
I
especially in this
thought
part.
it makes it feel more real, more relatable even, to understand everything that they're going through, including internally.
Yeah, especially this part that he actually stops her and no, this is not a joke. You have to concentrate and look at me right now. I'm only telling you this once. Because we don't have
Because
time.
he said that, don't you get the vibe that he is a professional?
Yeah. or like us, who never was a professional.
Yeah,
A professional doesn't leave before they look. And thank you for the kind words, Footpath. I wish my voice would be better. Because I hate my voice.
It certainly can have some improvement and did in the past, but at least it's not so as bad enough that you just can't do this at all. And that is something I'm grateful for, because we haven't done this in years. And now that we're doing it again, I'm having fun again. I miss this.
I miss it as well, but you remember when I tried to get back to this like half a year ago, and I literally ran out of breath in 2 minutes. I was like, and it was not fun.
I just think that having a good attitude about this and just doing something fun with your voice helps to heal it. I don't know if you believe that, but
I do believe it. If everything doesn't have healing it, it's basically gives stamina for me to talk.
Yeah.
What songs do I like? Do I like K-pop? Yes, I like K-pop. I like J-pop as well. I literally listen to almost anything. Except the ones that are on radio, because I have listened to them way too much. Because at work, the radio is always on, but on the radio station that has like 5 songs, and they repeat that 5. So, my mind is full of that. No, I don't want to listen to that anymore.
Yeah, I heard of that before. Like people who worked at department stores and they're playing certain songs over and over again, especially if they were promotional for the company.
Wait, New Jeans? I have never heard of that one. I have heard of BTS and Blackpink. I have never heard of New Jeans. I might have to look them up then.
As a reminder, when you're done with the video, you said you wanted to show me a couple videos.
Yes. And I will do that off stream. Oh, they are young and you group. Oh, then I will definitely look them up. I mean, even remind myself, just oh, I have to think out. Copy? Can I copy it? Oh my god, YouTube, you are not letting me copy thing. I'm just gonna print screen then. Literally, it doesn't give me the option to copy chat. Little Extra Shy by the New Jeans. Is it Pokemon versus Olympic crossover? Little Extra Shy. No, just kidding. But yeah, I will listen to it. But you literally join us at the worst possible time because we are ending. Yeah, it's Little and Super Shy. I was just joking about Super Shy. But yeah.
Well, if you missed the video, you can go back and watch the beginning. It will also be posted on YouTube.
Yes.
Which, on that regard, I'll just go ahead and give it a like right now.
But yeah, we are gonna end right here. I'm sad, but I'm definitely not gonna start a 10,000 word chapter as of now. But I kind of do plan to try to do the Louis one goal tomorrow.
At the
Which
same time?
I will try to do this 12,000 words in one go tomorrow.
Okay.
Might not be possible to do it, but I will try. And yes, I started maybe Master Masters. And I'm gonna post one episode today as well. Which I already recorded, I just have to make it. This is why I actually went to online Ultimate later. So, yes, I'm gonna end right now. And you should keep in this one. In the meantime. I'm sorry that I'm ending right here, but we finish the chapter. And tomorrow we will get back to this at the same time.
Look forward to it.
Yeah, I'm thinking Kashi. I'm thinking Shy. Just like some of my friends are joking about my name. That I wrote it's with an I. Not Kashi, it's Shy. Yeah, I'm thinking thank you. And see you tomorrow. Or today on the Metal Master episode. But I'm gonna end the stream. Ooh.
Bye.